Hi, I'm Brad. I have been in the collectible world for about 25 years now, and I'm now working on rebuilding and adding to my dream collection. Hey guys, so I want to tell the story about my 100K Pokemon collection being ruined as a child. So, when I was a kid, I had all these Pokemon cards. I used to go to tournaments, go playing them all the time, and it was so much fun. I would win, credit, and then buy packs and just open them and collect all the stuff. Base set, jungle, fossil, gym, all that. All those sets. I collected them throughout my childhood. But as I got older, I started not playing as much, started getting more into like Magic the Gathering and stuff like that. But, I always still had my Pokemon cards. And at a point, I put them in a tote and put them in my den. So fast forward about maybe 10 years later, when I was, in my 20s, I was living at my dad's house and I had to put them out in the garage. So the night my dad went to go take all the cards back out to the garage, put them out there, it started raining. So my cards were in a plastic tote. Started raining, there was a crack on the tote, and they got wet. So I woke up the next day, went to see, hey, where did that tote go? Went out and they were filled in water. I was devastated at the time, but at the same time, they weren't really worth that much, so I still had, a little bit of cards and a few deck boxes that didn't get ruined, so I just kind of forgot about it. Then the pandemic happened and cards exploded. I started seeing cards and going back and looking, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I showed my dad. I'm like, Dad, look at these cards. Do you see, showing him all the prices of it on TCG Player, and he just looks at me and is like, son, I'm sorry. So, fast forward to now I'm just like, you know what? Why don't I rebuild that collection? Why don't I try to get all the cards that I had from my childhood? So it is going to be a bit of an adventure. I mean, I am collecting new Pokemon too as I'm at it. So, just kind of adding to my vintage stuff that I want to be a completist on, collect all the cards that I had, which were a majority of base set through Skyridge. So towards the end, I did start diving off. I had some legendary collection stuff I remember from my childhood. So it's just rebuilding that collection that I had and hopefully, relive my childhood that way, as well as completing some other, right now I'm looking at trying to go into getting all the base set Shadowless right now. That's kind of the next step, is working on some of that Shadowless, because I didn't have a ton of first edition. So it kind of saves me a little bit, but I will be still trying to collect up some of those. And then even just like newer cards. I play GLC, I play Standard, try to open some packs here and there, on the stream. Got some cool sealed stuff that, I can open. Also, I collect Alakazams, so gotta find all the Alakazams. I got, all the different ones. For the most part, I'm still missing some. I picked up this cool base set 2 Alakazam the other day. I'm gonna go through some of the other cards that I picked up. Like, let's see. Picked up some cool Shadowless stuff from the shop, TC Rockets. So I'm gonna add those to the binder. So probably later this week, I'm gonna go get a binder and start getting this collection together, because I'm basically starting with nothing. I have a few things here or there, so I'm gonna build on that, and we'll see where it ends up, and hopefully you guys can stick around and stay on the journey with me.